Peace, family. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers out there. I hope you enjoy your day today. Coming from Wall Street OT. Today, I'm breaking down the market story for the week. If you look at this chart right here, I have an MMS weekly chart pulled up. If we look at the weekly chart, we had a nice 2-up candle. So I drew the previous week high, the previous week low, and a 50% mark. So coming into this week, we either want to see price break this previous week high and continue, or pull back to this 50 fib level, then continue, or possibly break this previous week low level and retest these 50% of the month right here. So if this level doesn't hold up right here, then I can possibly see us testing but it's the month. If this the first week of month, so if this week don't hold up, I can see us testing this week in April, and possibly the 50% of the month of April. If we go to the daily right here, we have a 3 right here. So the best move going into tomorrow is waiting for a close above the high or above the low right here for MMS. If we go down to NMQ had a nice engulf candle. So when we usually have a nice engulf candle, we usually want to see a pullback right here. If you look at NMQ, it's been having a nice bull run. So for NMQ coming into Monday, I either want to see the rejection off the previous week high, rejection off the 50 fib, or we're looking for the previous week low rejection to soon test April's level right here. If we go to M2K had a nice 2-up candle, but it left a wick right there. So we either want to see M2K either 50 fib level, retest this April level, or this previous week low level right here. If we break this previous week low level, then right here, 27.26, we're going to test that level right there. And if we go down to the daily we have a fail 2 down. So coming into Monday, I'm looking to take M2K to break Friday and ride it up to Thursdays and possibly this previous week high coming into Monday. So mark that alert, say that on your charts. M2K, if it breaks 28.76, look for buying continuation. Buying continuation up to Thursday level right here for M2K. MYM, if we go down to the weekly, MYM had a 3-2 bullish reversal. So we got a nice bullish reversal. So with MYM, usually I wanted to see this week kind of close above the high low of this 3 candle. So I'm going to wait till at least to see if it breaks this previous week high or at least this April level for buys. And for sales, it's down here. But MYM, it's kind of had like a little rangy week, no really breakout moves right there. So I wouldn't really too much worry about MYM. But I have my alert set for MYM to the downside. You could take MYM, break this Friday level, retest, and possibly right here to this area right here. It's a small move, you know, it's not a big real deal move. So I'll possibly wait to see the rejection off Wednesday level right here, Wednesday engulf right here is OB, or I'll wait to see previous week low right here for MYM. And that is for the futures right there. Now let's go down to the options right here. If you look at the options, it's kind of the same thing as the futures. You got SPY, see 2-up, QQQ, 2-up, IWM, 2-up. But like I said, IWM, got a 3-1 right here. 3-1. So we either can go 3-1 back to the upside, or we can go 3-1 back to the downside. But I want to see price retest this 67 fib or this April level and take it back for bull continuations. But we have a risky week coming up this week, so you never know what small caps and IWM might do. For the weekly trades, I don't have nothing weekly that I like right now. I don't really see too much. Now RGTI, I like it for a day trade tomorrow. If price break 1901, Look for it to test 1966 and possibly the previous week high. So it's a small move tomorrow for RGTs. Nothing really major. What else do I have for the week that I was looking at? Yeah, a lot of tickers last week have had a nice bull run. So this week coming into the market, I'm looking for at least some pullbacks to the 50 fib levels, or pullback to the last week gap levels, anything of that. If you see, we got nice engulf levels. So coming into Monday, I just want to see what price gonna do. I want to see price pull back to a 50 fib level. 50 fib levels. That's all I have right there. I don't see nothing that's really catchy right there. I don't see nothing really catchy. So coming in tomorrow, the only thing that I like is, like I say, IWM. I got my eyes out for IWM, and I got my eyes out for RGTI for a day trade. And if we go to the news this week, we got existing home sales coming out Monday at 9. We got PPMI coming out on Wednesday, core inflation rate on Tuesday, and retail sales on Thursday. So we're going to have a risky week with a lot of red for the news coming out this week right now. So I will always say be cautious, let the news play out. And if we get some dips or some pullbacks, be cash ready, have your alert sets and be ready, because I feel like price did a nice bull run last week, the past 2 weeks. So this week, my predictions is we're going to have some pullbacks, or either we're going to consolidate. Pullbacks or consolidate. So be prepared for the news this week. We got Trump coming out speaking about the war with Iran. We got Russia and Ukraine still talking about a ceasefire. So we have a lot of important news that can shape the market this week. So always remember to protect your profits, put a stop loss, and trade what the market is showing you. Never trade with your mind or your emotions is showing you, family. Peace. Have a nice day. I hope you enjoy your Mother's Day. Coming from Wall Street OT. If you make any money, or if you understand these levels or got better this week, make sure you drop it in the comments and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, family.